Hey, Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. So, Scorps, how y'all doing today? First and foremost, I want to say I love you guys. I hope you are having an absolutely amazing day, family. So, Scorps, this is going to be a message on what are they finally realizing about you. Okay, this could be whoever you're thinking about, or just people in general. This is definitely dealing with people you walked away from, people who've walked away from you. Also, people I'm hearing, also individuals that you could have had an encounter with and haven't seen them since. I can tell you right now, a lot of people that you've met one time, you're still on their mind. All right. So this is that message. Spirit, what are they finally realizing about our Scorpios? Okay. We have prophetic dreams. It says receive dreams which seem to be clear prophecy of subsequent events. So right now what I'm seeing here, people are realizing that you are a visionary. There's people are starting to realize that you are prophetic, which makes me feel like a lot of you guys are very spiritual. It makes me feel like you guys have even in your families, you could have been one of the first to truly express your divinity, your divine knowing or seeing things. I do feel like this is something that has kinda, like, separated you from, a family dynamic in aspects. Certain things that you say, they come into fruition, but I feel like it was this bold energy of you speaking about what you were experiencing that has really caught people's attention, alright? Meaning that I feel like at a time in a timeline where mysterious or even prophetic spiritual energy was not spoken about, always claimed in church like dynamics, but never owned or it's kinda like for you not to be ordained in a type of community, like that gift was there, and I feel like what people are realizing is that you really are who you said you were, you really saw what you saw, and the proof was the action, the event that you spoke about, even at a time where people did not wanna believe you or called you false or didn't want to believe that you were the one that had a gift. It's like now they're starting to realize that people are starting to realize that you are this divine knowing being. And it makes me feel like some people even laughed at you. For some of the guys who are very spiritual, who may be spiritual, intuitive, call yourself a prophet, a psychic, or just very spiritually inclined, dreams that you said that even to certain people I feel like they're starting to realize that, damn, Scorp is really that. How did they know? How did they say certain things that you said? And also, I'm seeing people from the past that you told them certain things, and even though they knew it to be true, they fought themselves off of the truth that you were saying because they were not ready to receive that this type of energy or power exists within one that is this close to them. Also, it made them realize that no matter what they try to hide, there are those who are chosen and gifted that could see beyond what they do not say. People are starting to realize that you truly are the GOAT, that you truly are a seer, that you truly can see those things that have not come into fruition yet that will surely come. People are starting to realize your intuition is top tier. These are the same people who laughed at you because you could have definitely left some type of religious action behind, and you truly made your spirituality your day-to-day life. See, doing something religiously is doing something all the time, but you walked that walk. You spoke about it. Your heart was in it. It says intuition, individuals are capable of understanding new information without having to go through logical reasoning. It's like you walking in a room not knowing what's going on, but you feel it. And when you speak upon it, people look at you like, how the hell did you know? People starting to realize that your intuition is on point. And what people do not understand is that you are different. You are not normal. You are not average. You are exceptionally amazing. And I feel like people are starting to fear you because they don't understand how you know. People fear what they don't understand. And at one point in time when they didn't understand you, but you will still deal with them and let things ride, it's like because they feared the part that they didn't understand, they tried to control it. When people can't understand you and they fear it, their fear turns into wanting to control that very thing that they fear so that they can feel more comfortable with having it. People starting to realize, first of all, you're uncontrollable. You cannot be controlled. You cannot be manipulated. A lot of individuals right now realizing that you saw more than you even said that you knew. And how they know that? By the way that you moved around, which leaves people baffled. Like, how much did they really receive? How much information did they really know without me saying anything? People are starting to realize that you knew more than you said, and you still loved them throughout it until you knew you had to remove your energy from them. And now the thing is that a lot of these individuals, you will not even bless them with your presence again, and they're stuck with the idea on how did they know? And you better believe they're watching you. People realizing that the very things they were trying to hide from you, you already knew. And now they're stuck with not being able to clear those things up. You got a lot of people that are very cautious of you. And this could be another reason why a lot of relationships or friendships that you had did not prevail because of your knowing, because of what was hidden, because of what they did not want to say but feared you knew anyway. I feel like in a world full of fakers and shit, everybody claim to be real, but are the most inauthentic individuals here. They start to realize that they couldn't hide from you, and this scared them, so they distanced themselves. And now, as you have moved on, awakening individuals to their own unhealed perceptions of themselves, these same individuals that you had to leave behind are still watching you, and they're starting to see how truly gifted you were. You know, sometimes you could be up under somebody for so long, you feel like they can't see what you are doing until that person moves away and they start to watch you, see how your gift is very much out in the open or can be seen. Then it makes them think about everything that transpired between you and them while you moved the way you moved, how you said what you said, that you knew the whole time. People starting to realize that you knew more about them than they ever thought you knew. Some people even feel played, like you kinda you tricked them. But the thing was, I feel like a lot of people trick themselves thinking that they can trick the Most High in you, and people starting to realize now that you are more wiser than they ever thought. A lot of people thought you was slow, thought you was gullible, not knowing the whole time you was reading their book when they thought you didn't understand the language. Indigo child. People are starting to realize you're an indigo child. It says gifted child blessed with supernatural abilities and are drawn to express themselves through their creativity. You know, a lot of people didn't like you because it doesn't matter what you put your energy into. You were always good at it. If you wanted to draw, if you wanted to paint, if you wanted to sing, if you wanted to rap, if you wanted to talk, communicate, start something, they envied the part of you that once you locked in on something, your gifts were so dope that it could not be ignored. And right now, you are, people starting to realize how gifted you were. It was supernatural. It's something about you, how you could read a room, how you can call them out or know when they lying. Sometimes you don't even have to tell a motherfucker you know they lying. You just look at them in a way like, "Really? Really? Is that your story? You sticking to that? Alright." Like, and I feel like a lot of times with us Scorpios, we don't even have to put motherfuckers on blast because that ain't even our energy. We just want you to know, we see you. People starting to realize you really are gifted. You really are talented. They starting to realize you really can't be fucked with. All the things that they tried to do against you, tried to gang up on you, tried to talk about you, tried to use you, they really starting to understand that whatever was allowed was because you allowed it to. And when you got tired, you moved away from them. Some of the newer individuals, they're more understanding of your gifts than people that you was raised with. What are people finally realizing about you? That you are a supernatural spiritual being and your abilities are so much far greater than what they ever thought or knew. And a lot of things right now, a lot of these people are understanding how spiritually blessed and gifted you are when you're no longer in their presence. And this is the reason why they will forever follow you. They will forever be obsessed with you just to realize they had the chosen, the most high right by their side and they didn't know what to do with you. Anyway, all right, Scorps, that's all I got for y'all. If any of that resonated with you or y'all understood in any of the words that was coming out of my mouth, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to put a thumbs up in the comments. Family, I love you, and I'll be talking to y'all in a little bit, all right? Mwah.